So earlier today, this was announced before, but earlier today, obviously, well, it was officially splashed today, and Sam Webb had the founder of Passes on his show. Passes has entered in to a multi-year partnership through Learfield, who those of you probably remember when we covered Learfield. But it's to unlock NIL value across 29 varsity sports. And student athletes will be able to sell exclusive content and merchandise. And so fans will directly be able to play that role to really show their appreciation for athletes. So what's interesting about this is a couple of things, TJ. One, this actually does include the use of the Michigan logo and trademark. And those of you who have been following Michigan Wolverines live since NIL, since the collectives were announced, will remember that there was for a while they were not able to use Michigan's logo and trademark.
Ward would not allow it.
Ward would not allow it. And so this is a major development. There's a Michigan content hub where subscribers will be able to select from tiers to receive access to content, merch, experiences. And some of you may remember Livy Dunn has had a big passes partnership at LSU. Shaquille O'Neal has a passes. So this is a thing that transcends sports. It transcends college, pros. So it's a tremendous opportunity for Michigan's athletes. What say you on this kind of development in the NIL space?
So what's interesting about this, John, is so I posted this on social media a week ago that this was I put a cryptic tweet out there. I said, "Oh my," with the grin of the young girl. And Thursday night, I gave a little clarity on what that tweet was referring to, and that was this new NIL venture that Michigan has partnered with. Me and John have been, and we can talk a little more publicly now, not fully yet. We're still working on things on our end. Mm-hmm. But we were made aware of this a little while ago. And what's very interesting about this new NIL venture for Michigan is they are giving money. So that's not just I was reading some of the comments on, some of the message boards and what people thought this was. And to some extent, yes, there's truth that it is about content. Players are going to create content. You can pay monthly for that. There is going to be memorabilia and apparel and all of that for these players that you can purchase. All of it. Yes. But in addition to that, there is a contribution that Passes is giving to the university that is exceeding Dave Portnoy's contribution. And I want to let you know, Passes is very proud of that. And the money that was raised for that was by Michigan grads. So there was Michigan grads money who they raised this money. This money is already contributed to Michigan for next season. It's already contributed to this for next season. They have a 7-year agreement with Michigan. The deal is estimated, or the initial contribution is estimated, and I'm going to do an estimation here because I don't know the exact figure. I've been told 2 figures, so I'm just going to give an estimation here. Anywhere from $3 to $8 million. Okay, $3 to $8 million is what Passes has contributed to Michigan already. Okay, that's already there. They are a part of this donor-focused Keep Bryce Home campaign. They have contributed financially. That is a part of Bryce Underwood's $10 million NIL deal. So they are a part of that. They've been a part of that. This has been something that they've been a part of for some time now. They are motivated. One of the things that's very exciting to me that I don't think people fully grasp the value of this is a business, and they want to succeed in making content and or pushing this what they are pushing for these athletes. Well, to do that, you need brand star athletes. Their goal is to land. All right, so it's $7 million. I know it's 3 to 8. I've been told 8. I've been told 3. We'll see. It's somewhere in that range. It's more than Portnoy is giving currently, but it's all like we appreciate all the donors contributing to the NIL.
Sure.
But here's what's important though. They want to chase 5 stars and 4 stars for Michigan because that's good for them to have these faces and these these personalities on the Passes platform. So they are trying to land, which is why they're financially contributing to Bryce Underwood, because that's like, please understand, it's not just a platform where you're going to sign a monthly subscription and there's going to be some stuff on there. No. They are looking at this in a business sense where they are going to literally try and land top athletes to make this a more valuable business. And not only that, more interesting for the fan to want to be a part of it. Also, they offer, you can directly contribute to team, paying for the team in terms of, paying NIL for the team, paying for the portal or for specific players. So you could be a part of the solution. Like we always talk about, like, what can we do? And me and John have talked about for some time now that we'd like to, do something for the NIL as well. This is a major potential that, the fans can actually do something about it. And some people are like, well, why is it the fans' responsibility to do this? Well, here's the reality. When you have something of this magnitude with this type of money, you need revenue streams from all forms. You need revenue streams from the fan. You need revenue streams from the TV deal, which is what the revenue sharing is. And you need revenue streams from the donors. It's a team effort, guys. Like we are all in. Like, people want to say, oh, well, you didn't go to Michigan, so you're not a fan. No bullshit. We buy tickets. John did go to Michigan, but I did not. But we buy tickets, we buy merchandise. Those are royalties. We buy jerseys. Those go to NIL. We support that stuff. We do player interviews on our show. Like you guys watch the games. You guys help the ad. Like we are all, like, it's all fucking team. It's all part of the whole. Long story short, this is actually a really good NIL venture for Michigan. And what's good about it is it's going to help Michigan bring in even higher profile athletes.
Mm-hmm.
We've already spoken about Livy Dunn. The only other school, well, that's okay. There is another school, but that's not public yet. So I'm going to leave that alone. But there is the other school they have an NIL deal with is Texas. And they've already also contributed over a 7-figure deal to Texas. The one for Michigan is even larger. There is another school also, but that's not public yet, so we're going to leave that alone. But at the end of the day, this is a win for Michigan. It's not going to hurt. It is a net positive. I'm excited about it. And Lucy was it Giao, Greg? Or I guess Greg. John, isn't her last name Giao, Guo?
Lucy Gao.
Founder. Yeah, dude, she is a very interesting individual. For those who don't know, she is one of the richest women in the world, under 30 years old. She's quite an interesting lady. And then the CEO of her company is actually a Michigan fan, which is why Michigan is a priority for this company. So it's very good for Michigan to land this, and hopefully it only helps Michigan, which it will. But hopefully, it brings more of the high profile players to us and makes our NIL pitch even stronger.
Absolutely. It's very exciting. Anything that can go towards playing in this current era of where we are as a sport, I think gotta go for it. And it's very exciting that this is happening. And yes, Livy Dunn is on Passes. Shaq is on Passes. Yeah. There's a decent amount of athletes all over.
And John, something I didn't mention that I should have, and this is something that me and you were let in on. They are so focused on bringing the top athletes to Michigan. Like, this is not a thing where they're just going to let this thing sit here. They're going to be a part of bringing in top players to Michigan. Like, they are going to be there. There are people. There is individuals employed by Passes in Ann Arbor to help sell their sell to recruits and things like that. So yeah, it's a nice addition. It's far bigger than I think people see on the surface level. Plus, on top of that, and the last thing I'll say on this, there will be contributions that are not public. Things like that. Just like this Bryce Underwood thing that no one really knew about in terms of who are the donors. This is one of them. This is one of the major donors who's offering a considerable amount of money for Bryce Underwood as part of his $10 million NIL deal that Michigan's currently offering.
Well, watch this space. A lot more coming from Michigan Wolverines live on this.